So why leaders lose imagination? Most leaders believe imagination fades because of pressure. That is not fully accurate. Imagination fades when ego over-identifies with control. So pressure does not kill imagination. Domination does. And domination often disguises itself a lot like responsibility. Now, imagination is also important for your future. Imagination is the bridge between the present structure and future possibilities for yourself. And if ego is fused to present identity, then the future looks threatening. If ego is serving, then the future looks expandable. That is the shift from defensive leadership to having generative leadership. And here's a practical reflection for you to think about. Think of a recent moment where you dismissed an idea quickly. Ask yourself, pause. What was I protecting? Was it time? Was it efficiency? Or was it reputation? Now imagine holding that idea 20% longer. What might have emerged? That is imagination practice. You're not indulging into something wasting your time. You're building your capacity to hold a thought a bit longer before your reactive response is to dismiss it. So how are you going to prepare to bring this into your work? How will you bring active imagination deliberately? Not to escape reality, but to expand your perception. Here is a practice for you. You'll practice holding tension long enough for a third perspective to arise. So this strengthens your ego self-axis, your ability to be there, and stabilizes your inner governance. And what's happening here, as you practice holding the tension, being more in discomfort, you'll watch the ego serve the self. Imagination returns, pressure reduces, and your execution sharpens. So you don't become less decisive, you become more perceptive. You have more options. So ego is never your enemy, but it's your instrument. And when the instrument is tuned properly, leadership becomes generative instead of reactive.